it's really like disheartening to see how so many people in this beautiful country, they're just last 2 days, and I was riding, so I didn't know the news.
You didn't know what
It's
was going on.
raining, landslides are happening. Some of our bike riders have been hit by stones. Safe. We reached Tatopani and then we reached Pokhara yesterday. You're riding through this crazy weather, unexpected weather, and people have lost their lives. So my heart goes out to their families, and I know you do. You guys, like, it's a tough country, man. This is a tough country. Like, weather-wise, geography-wise, like somebody was saying, if you don't get this flight
Yeah.
to Kathmandu, by road to jana hi mat. From Pokhara to Kathmandu, because
Right
roads
now.
will be blocked. It's difficult. So respect to all of them, and strength to the families. Now I'll send you the videos.
Done. And we're glad that you could make it. And I want to give a big shout out to my friends at Buddha Air for making this possible.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh,
And,
nice plug in there.
and you have an international flight to go ahead and catch. So,
Yes.
thank you so much for that. And I just want to touch base on something before
I'm
we
sending
show
you
that.
the-
Yeah, just WhatsApp it to me. X, show me that Routine of Nepal Banda post that. I just want to give a... I just want to say this, right? So yesterday, as like you were coming to the show, and I was just writing a few things, as you can see here. There was a word that it touched me, right? And the word was called like real hero, right? Real hero. And this gentleman, like he's a real life hero, right? His name is zoom in taba alikati, Mr. Tamang, होइन? Chaniklal Tamang, right? And zoom out, and he rescued two people from being swept away yesterday, right? He jumped into the river, and then he went ahead and he was just watching. He was just a bystander, and then he jumped in and he saved two people's life. And this gentleman is the real hero.
Wow.
You know, and I just wanted to give a big shout out to him as well. And we all need to learn from him, right? Not just saying that you're here sitting with me, but I'm just saying all of us as humanity, right? When something goes wrong and we see somebody needs help, we just need to go ahead and put our arm out, right? And he's a real hero.
When you're in a situation, how you react is very important. If you were there, I'm pretty sure you do the same. Would you be able to do it or not? But your intention is that, because sitting here in your own capacity, you're doing what he did, but in a different manner. Like, he saved people's life physically because he was there. You are talking about him because this is what you can do today. You're letting people know that there are guys like him there. I think as citizens of India or Nepal or just of the world, if you have the intent to help, nahi hota hai. Sometimes you can't. Yeah? Physically, if I'm not a great swimmer and somebody, I don't know if I can, right? The intent should be there. The humanity, you have to keep it alive.
Exactly.
I have a feeling that once you have a good set of friends, family, kids and all that, it is generally there. And if you're not swept away with the stress of everyday, day-to-day things and all that, then you're actually a human being. So kudos to him, but also everybody who's in any position, whatever you can do, you should do.
Just help.
Just help. And it honestly, like, makes you feel better. It makes you feel better.
Having the mindset to support, right? There's
Yeah.
so much negativity in the world, right? And just a mindset to go ahead and be positive somewhere or the other. That's, I believe, the most important thing.
Yeah,
That's what I've
I mean,
come to realize.
there's already lots of negative things happening. There's war, there are famines, there is this natural disasters, earthquakes. Already there is a lot of problems, and you look at. We should feel lucky that right now what's happening in Russia, Ukraine, or Lebanon, or we are in a place where it's peace right now, right? Why to unnecessarily say, "Arey, look at what he's wearing," or "Look at their car," "Oh, their business is doing so well," or "He's not looking." I mean, there's already enough. So if you're nice, if you're positive about things, if you get up and you feel blessed and grateful that you have this, and this, and you're happy, instead of saying, "I don't have this," then you'll never be happy. So I think that's the key.
You were happy with the Charisma motorcycle back in the day?
Man, I still am very happy, man. Like, even this experience, it was we didn't even know that we were going through such dangerous terrain, because when we went up, it was okay. It was still tough. That road is tough.
You rode from Kathmandu till Pokhara?
Yes.
And then from Pokhara all the way to up to Lomantang?
Yes, Lomantang. and that was it was not easy. It was a tough ride, but coming back while it was raining and all of this, there was landslides, man. And I remember going into a thing, and the whole thing was just shifting, and we just went through the motions because you're in in that zone.
Yeah.
And we reached the place, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was tricky. This was tricky," and we just felt lucky. And yesterday again we did it, and now we're seeing the news and all that, and we're like, "Man, this will be a ride of a lifetime." But also, you have to be grateful that we could have something could have happened, man.
Yeah.
The bikes can slip, you
Yeah.
can fall.
Yeah. It's called Mystic Mustang
Mystic
with
Mustang.
X-Pulse 200. You got
Yeah.
roped in for this. But this is not the first time you're here in Nepal.
This is not the first time that I'm. The first time I actually came was there's DJ Ankitrix, right? Indian guy who spent a lot of time in Nepal, made this his
He's one of us.
second home, right? He got me for somebody said that we need New Year's Eve, let's get some cool guy. So he said, what about Rannvijay? So he kind of got me in for an event. First time, and I went to Bhaktapur then. I also did a bike ride with one of those guys, the organizers, because I was there for 2-3 days. And not just 31st, I was there for like 30th until 2nd. I wanted to see all the culture and the food, and it was I felt like the young people in Nepal at that time had more fun than us. They were just like always chilling, no real hang-ups. Then I came here for Roadies X2. When I was a gang leader first time, and I won, it was here. And in my gang, there was Prince, who's now a gang leader, Varun, who's doing so well, Gurmeet, I just met him in the US. I'm still in touch with all my gang members from Roadies X2 from Nepal, and we have such great, we went to Lumbini, we went to a small place called Kirantar.
Oh, yeah.
We were many of these places, and we were riding then also, right? That time we were Charisma, ZMR or something. Then I came here for the first season of Himalaya Roadies.
Yeah.
And it's just that every time I come here, I see a lot of change. The first time I came here, and the second, and now the amount of progress, traffic, I don't know if that's positive or negative, but
We're working on it.
The amount of vehicles, the amount of electric vehicles, restaurants, bars, brands, malls. It's like I've seen it grow. So as a person who lives here, you must have seen a huge change. But since I came here for the first time in 2011 to now, it's changed a lot. It's a lot of fun though. Pokhara, I was there yesterday again. We were just out. That whole lakeside area is just too good. Like you can spend months there. And even for adventure. Like this is the place for adventure, man. Everywhere I went, every house had one of those off-roading bikes.
Yeah.
It could be a very expensive one or just a normal one. And everybody has trekking gear. Everybody's tough, mentally tough, resilient.
Yeah.
Because physically, it's one of those. You're in the Himalayas, and I saw that this whole adventure tourism is huge, man. It's huge. You come in here, there's so many foreigners, not just Indians. Indians feel like we're Indian. We're the same. When I say foreigners, I'm not talking about. I'm not a foreigner in Nepal, right?
You're one of us, brother.
Yes, we are. And so many foreigners are here, and somebody's just doing a trek, somebody's climbing, somebody's cycling, somebody's on a motorcycle. We were not the only motorcycle group on the road. There were many. And I think the tourism adventure part, Nepal's kind of getting it. They have figured it out. Like, I don't think in 2011 it was not so organized, but now, like, you say the word, I want to trek, there'll be 5 guys giving you different options. You say, I want to do a bike, you can hire bikes. Aisa nahi tha pehle. So now I think they've understood their value.
Yeah.
I also went to I don't know if you saw the photographs, the first day we went to the
Bhaktapur,
temple.
you went to Bhaktapur. Yeah.
And there also, it's clean. It's clean. Which means that they've understood the value of their heritage.
तपाईले हाम्रो क्लिप एकदमै एन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला अब पुरै भिडियो हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ युट्युबमा सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला व्यास मिडिया नेटवर्क